Yes, we wanted to make sure we acknowledge your great work since your birthday's coming up.
Oh yes, I forget. I will be turning 75 on October 30th.
Why don't we start with some background information? Where were you born? And were you always interested in biology? And what exactly triggered your curiosity to love of science? The love of science.
I was born in Los Angeles in the year 1939. Before you were born. Actually, I wasn't all that interested in biology in high school. I bet when my study really began to take place was after high school. I remember that I would always be hanging out with my dad as a child because it was cool to hang out with your parents then. And my father was a sign maker. I started to be really interested in how things work. I was always working on electrical gadgets. This is when I really began my curiosity.
Awesome! So science wasn't really your thing until college. Is that why you decided to major in biology?
Oh, you. Well, actually, I thought physics is what I was going to major in at the California Institute of Technology. But I found a new interest in biology. Then I went on to get my PhD and finished at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. That is...
Well, that worked out great. What did you do after that?
After that, I went to the Salk Institute, and I really wanted to work with Renato Delbecco. I knew that Delbecco was working on cell division, and that was what I really wanted to do. I stayed a couple of years, and I really appreciate all the stuff I learned from my mentors there.
I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed those years working there.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do from there?
Oh, funny story. Well, I accepted a position as an assistant professorship at the University of California in Irvine. That is when I thought of working with yeast as a model system. Not many people were working with yeast at all. Not then. But I thought I should do some work and answer some basic questions on cell growth because of my own curiosity about how cells regulate the timing of growth and cell division, if that makes sense. Through my work, I was able to identify that many genes were involved in protein synthesis and in the cell cycle. I was able to find this word always is hard for me to say. Eukaryotic cells cycle through 4 different stages, which are G1, S phase, G2, and mitosis. Now I could go on and on about all the work I have done. But I'm afraid we don't have that kind of time.
Now I bet, like you said, you have done other work. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, it would be my pleasure to do that. Of course. It was in 1968 when I moved to the Department of Genome Sciences at Washington University. I did actually most of my work there on cell cycle genes. I stayed there until 1996. I was there for quite a while, weren't we?
Haha, yes you were. Now, didn't you move to the Fred Hutcherson Cancer Research Center? What is your lab working on over there?
Almost forgot. We are working on the molecular mechanisms that support and maintain gene vibrations, which can potentially lead to the evolution in a new species. Could you imagine that? A new species.
That's great news! Now I bet you have won some great awards, considering you have impacted the world of biology with your studies.
Yeah.
Which awards have been awarded to you, and how does that make you feel?
Well, I have received some rewards. I was actually appointed president of the Hutch, and that was really, really awesome. That was in 1997, and I spent most of my work on cancer research. No, mine. The following year, I won the Albert Lasker Basic Medical Remember that? Albert Lasker Basic Medical Research Prize, mainly for my pioneer work. No big deal. And in the year 2001, I was able to receive the Nobel Peace Prize in Psychology or Medicine, for my work in defining the cell cycle. Then in 2003, Governor Locke awarded me with the Medal of Merit. Lastly, in 2009, I was appointed Arizona State University's Chair of Personalized Medicine.
Okay,
Happy
let
days.
us all
Happy days.
all the time for today. Leland, thanks for letting us interview you. Have a happy birthday.
I will.
Okay, moving on.
Thank you.
This is Cell Cycle. Leland worked on.
Oh, that brings up good memories.
Now that's all for today.